Hey guys, it's Alex Tooby here from alextooby.com and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to get more likes on Instagram. So this is a question that I get asked all of the time, basically every single day. Everyone wants to get more engagement and specifically how to get more likes on their photos, okay? I know that it sucks when you upload a photo that you really like, but you only end up getting a few likes or it gets less than the photo you posted before. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 6 different tips that you can implement today to get more likes on your Instagram posts. So let's just dive right into it. Tip number 1 is using the right hashtags. So I know you've heard about hashtags before and you've probably heard me talk about it, but the reason why it comes up so often is because hashtags are so vital to your Instagram strategy. Hashtags make all the difference in whether your post gets seen by 1,000 people or 10 people, okay? So you really need to make sure that you have your hashtag strategy figured out. So when it comes to hashtags, my primary tips are you want to use 30 on every single one of your posts. Don't let anyone tell you that it's spammy to use 30 hashtags. It's absolutely not, and it's the best way to get the most exposure on your posts. So use 30, make sure they're descriptive of your account as a whole and not necessarily just the image at hand. So for example, if you're posting a picture of you on the beach, you still want to hashtag that your account is about, lifestyle blogging, or it's about Instagram tips, or whatever it is that your account is about as a whole. And you don't want to be hashtagging hashtag beach or hashtag palm tree or something like that, because if you want to attract people who are potentially going to buy or invest in whatever it is that you're selling, then they have to be the right people. So if they end up on your feed because they followed hashtag palm tree and now you're trying to sell them a coaching package, there's a misalignment there. So make sure that your hashtags describe your account as a whole. The last thing is you need to avoid super popular hashtags. So for example, if a hashtag has like 10 million posts associated with it, it's way too large, it's super popular, photos are being added to it basically every second. So that means that your photo is just gonna get buried and nobody's gonna see it. So you wanna make sure that you stay underneath that 1 million mark. And I personally like the 500,000 mark is kind of my cap, but it's totally up to you. Definitely do some trial and error and find out what works for you. But as a blanket statement, you're gonna wanna avoid those super popular hashtags. Tip number 2 is write engaging captions. Okay, your image is what's going to get someone to stop, so you need to have high quality images, but your caption is what's going to get somebody to actually engage with you and leave that like. So to get that like and get that connection through your caption, you want to make sure that you're relating to your audience. So you want to write specifically for them. So maybe that means you're going to share a story that they might relate to. Maybe you're going to share a vulnerable statement about yourself. Maybe you're just going to tell them, what was happening in your life when you uploaded this photo. Like, just be personal, infuse yourself a little bit more into your captions. And that's what's going to create a bond and a relationship between you and your audience. And that's what's going to get you more likes on your Instagram posts. Tip number 3 is to use a call to action, okay? Again, a very simple tip, but something that a lot of people miss. Every time that you upload a post is an opportunity for you to ask your audience for something, okay? So generally you see a call to action that's like, click the link in my bio to learn more, or comment below if you've had this experience. So those are great examples of calls to action, and if you want to get more likes on your posts, all you have to do is ask for it, okay? So you can simply say, if you agree with this, then leave a like or something like that. So it's really that simple. And you know what? I'm going to do the same thing here. If you're enjoying this video or you're enjoying any of my other content that I've uploaded to YouTube, please hit the thumbs up button below because it helps me determine what it is that you guys like and what you want to see more of, okay? So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And now we're on to tip number 4, which is tagging relevant accounts in your posts. So what I mean by that is that when you are scrolling through your Instagram feed and you actually tap on an image, if someone has tagged accounts in their photo, you will see them there. And then you can actually click through to them and go over to those people's accounts. So the idea here is that if you tag relevant accounts in your content, not only will they get a notification that they've been tagged and potentially come over to your feed and give you some more engagement, but you'll also show up in their tagged photos section on their profile, okay? So if someone lands on their profile and they check out their tagged photos, potentially that's going to lead them to your content, which in turn is going to hopefully bring you more engagement. Okay, so just one tip around that is that you need to make sure that you're only tagging relevant accounts that actually appear in your photo. Okay, so for example, I could tag the shirt that I'm wearing, I could tag the headphones that I'm using, I could tag the photographer that took my photo, or I could tag my friend that's in the photo with me. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're not just tagging haphazardly, because if you tag a bunch of people that don't actually have anything to do with your post because you're just hoping that they're going to engage with you, that can actually have the opposite effect and it can be seen as spammy. Okay, so limit your tags to people and things and brands that are actually in your photo, or feature accounts that your content is relevant for. Okay. Tip number 5 is host a giveaway. So when you host a giveaway on your Instagram account, you get to set the rules. So you could easily set up a giveaway that you're going to give away maybe something that you offer or something that you've bought for your audience. And part of the qualifications for entering is to like your photo, maybe follow you, and maybe tag a friend or something like that. Basically, this is your opportunity to ask for exactly what you want in exchange for the giveaway item, okay? So if you want to get more likes, all you have to do is say that that's a qualification. If you want to get more follows, say that that's a qualification, etc. You get the point. So if you want to learn more about how to host an epic giveaway that's super successful, just click the card above and you can watch my Instagram giveaway tutorial. And the last tip, tip number 6, is engage every single day. If you want to get more likes and comments and follows on your feed, then you need to be giving the exact same thing back. I think a lot of people forget that social media is about being social, okay? You can't just post your image and then run and then complain later that you didn't get as many likes that you wanted, okay? You need to go on the app every single day and actually give likes and give comments to your target market. So again, this isn't just going on Instagram and liking 100 random photos. You want to make sure that you're liking the photos of your target market. And the reason for that is that when you give engagement to the person that you think is going to benefit the most from your feed, when they see that notification and they come back over to your account, your content is going to speak to them, and that's what really seals the deal. That's what gets them to follow you, and that's what gets them to like and comment regularly, okay? So you guys have probably heard me talk about target market a lot because it's really important, not just for Instagram, but for your entire business. Knowing who you're marketing to is what's going to make or break all of your efforts, right? So if you need help determining who your target market is and potentially some other Instagram strategy, then you may be interested in my course, Infamous to Influential. The entire first module is all about teaching you how to figure out who your target market is, how to locate them on Instagram, and eventually how to get them over to your feed and following you. So if you're interested in that course, it is linked in the description box below. So that is it for today, guys. That was 6 tips on how to get more likes on Instagram, but I actually do have even more for you. So I wrote a blog post that is on the exact same topic, but I included 15 tips. So if you want to read the rest of my tips for getting more engagement on your post, then go ahead and click the link in the description box below. So that is it, another YouTube video in the books. I'm really enjoying making these videos, and it makes me so happy that you guys are enjoying them too. So thank you so much for everybody who's subscribed already. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to hit that red button below if you want to follow along and learn more from me, because I will be putting out more and more content in the near future. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and feel free to watch either of the videos right here to learn more about Instagram. So that's it for today, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.